It was partially cleared, and then we just canned the tractor and groomed it out and stuff like that, and put chippings down.
Yeah, it looks really good.
What? This area? Bushes.
It's gonna grow over. Return to nature. A reclamation. Congratulations. Flying around. You didn't even get dubbed.
He like hit the bench and I was like,
What if you were gonna release the horse? Oh god. Instead of the dove. You were gonna ride in on a. No, that was Kyle. Yeah, I thought that. That was Kyle last night. He was like, I'm gonna ride in on a horse.
there's an ant.
We'll be so single after that.
I like sat down and this huge bee like landed on my knee. I was like,
Oh gosh. This is my science seat.
You got it. This was my assigned seat.
I didn't know we had a science seat.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I was ready to sit over there.
we were told to sit in these exact spots.
Okay, well I was told to sit in this exact spot, so I better turn my phone off too.
Oh.
Because that's when I'll get a phone call right in the middle of, who's that again?
Oh my god, she fakes people so hard. So what kind of girls are you?
Powered off. I go to Google Phone, so I have no idea. I'm hoping that's Krista does it.
How's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ones that are single.
So where are you going anymore?
You guys enjoying yourself so far?
Totally.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
a perfect day.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Living in Seattle, I mean, you share days that are okay, but you get to share days that are kind of misty and rainy and that type of stuff. Yeah. Well, a lot of people do, like the mistiness.
Yeah, it's kind of comforting.
And actually, I live out in D.C. and stuff like that, we get more rain and winter, but they get more misty rain here.
Yeah, I guess we have more consistent rainfall. You guys just like, whoosh.
Oh, yeah.
It rains, of course. I bruised my leg.
It's not hard.
Feel it?
I can see you got something there too.
Where?
Maybe
Oh, that's where my...
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a small bruise, but I hit it with a pickaxe. So it kind of hurt.
I mean, it's more like she kind of like, bugs go right to her. So she's got all these little bite marks. So I bought her one of those, bracelets that's in there or something like that.
Does it work?
Well, she hasn't put it on yet. I'm like, Tina, you gonna put this thing on? Oh, I forgot. I said, well, I bought them for you,
There you go. Hilarious.
Well, I turned my phone off and I want to take a picture, so I don't know how that's going to work.
You turn it down. That way you can't hear it.
No, it's a Google. That's what I'm saying. It's a learning curve for me.
Okay.
Now I gotta wait for it to come back up, but I didn't grow up with this stuff, so
you're good.
I have a love for the relationship. I love this spot that I didn't get.
No, you're good. It almost looks like an iPhone.
Well,
oh, except mine's way bigger.
It's a Pixel, and so they're sort of caught up with the iPhone technology.
It's not that hard to. They haven't updated their software since the 5th generation phone.
Oh, okay.
So just recently they updated it to the i7. There you go.
So if I just go like this, it's 276. And it's set. Okay.
How are you? Good.
It does, some of the calls, it does make a weird sound. Some of the calls.
I thought of that after I told him.
Alright, so I turned the sound off.
Okay. Cool. So you went to settings to do that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I can figure stuff out.
So, okay, settings. Open it all up.
Oh, okay.
And I even turned the sound quality. Yep. Damn. And on the iPhone, it's just this button.
Yeah, see, I mean, I just turned this in. It's $8 bucks. Maybe I think it's $20 for the franchise. And I just didn't bring it up. Because I got tired of looking. It was where you got your batteries and you have to do all this upgrades.
Yeah.
They say free. $150 later.
Did a mean for again. And the same thing about the iPhone that I'm a huge fan of is that you're always having to update it. And sometimes the updates suck.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it when you're on the bad one. See,
Yeah, it totally does. It turns things on that you've meant to turn off.
Right. It's like the one with I was like, oh, that's fine. And I come back, halfway done, and it's like 3 or 5 o'clock, and it's like, it's done.
Yeah.
You got to do it because then they have to, contact the client or something.
Totally.
Yeah, so, well, just the little things,
Oh, totally. I love the flowers that they have.
Oh, flowers just make it. And even like every, carrying for a bunch and stuff like that, I love it.
No, absolutely.
Very good.
It's like textbook.
And some people I recognize, some people I...
The majority I don't.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just really into
Yeah.
it, so you're not going to recognize a lot.
No.
Some I've recognized I haven't seen in years, with the news shows,
Yeah.
so
Totally.
it's different. It's harder. You can fly back and forth, but
Yeah.
then you can go crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. I mean, I was going to fly back for my cousin's wedding at the end of this month, but I ended up deciding not to go because it's just super small, really intimate. She said just come out when the baby is born and you can actually spend time because the tickets are like $300. And I was like, I don't want to swing that right now.
If you have a lot of money to throw away,
Normally it's around $500 to $600. That's why I was super shocked and I was like, really? Round trip?
yeah, that's how they sold the good flights. And then
Yeah.
the other guys pay. That's how they make their money, man. That's how they do it. Crazy. I mean, I know, when I was young and stuff, I used to see a lot of people friends and family and stuff like that. I'm glad it did, but, it's not cheap.
No, definitely not. Really time consuming too.
Oh, absolutely. Time consuming.
They were exaggerating like the
And then you'll learn not everybody, goes to you. Then you gotta kind of start thinking about, okay,
I've already gone out. You want to come with? Yeah.
My life is about compromise. Sometimes that's what you need.
That's true.
Relationships, it's this, it's that.
Oh yeah.
You can't.
Make it work all the time.
That's,
Oh, maybe you should answer that one.
hey, Dad, how's it going? Yeah, can you hear me? I'm sitting in the front seat where, I guess the ceremony is about to begin a little bit. Where are you? Yeah, I'm out in Seattle, Wes. 2 o'clock this morning. It's supposed to start at 4:30. 4:30. They might be running a little bit late. Yeah, I am. Can you see me?
And so like we landslide out.
Oh. Yeah, I'm right here, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Can we try my home brew?" Like, no.
I'm cool.
They like streaming it for their dad.
Seen that before.
Yeah, my girlfriend said, Eric's controlling this thing. Like, controlling his room. Yeah, we are one way. You're watching the same show, or the same, program, but I mean, You got to, just keep watching. I think I think they just run a little bit late. Huh? Yeah, yeah. All right, Dad. All right, bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.
It's being live streamed right now, and Eric's grandpa just called.
That was
him.
my dad. He's 94. He said, "Where are you?"
I literally turned
I just
around.
talked to you this morning. He goes, "Well, I don't see you." And then she said, "Turn around." And,
He's like, oh.
I guess there must be a delay.
There is. It's about like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I waved and, "Oh, I see you waving." He goes, "Well, how can you start it?" I said, "Well, it's running late, you know." So,
Punctual.
I mean, I didn't grow up with technology. And none of my dads in '94 did not speak technology.
Well, that was concerning this time.
Look at you.
There we are.
Oh, come on, you got another.
I know, I'm trying. I was tired. I didn't sleep super great last night.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I didn't think that. We had to go.
the anxiety and sometimes you don't sleep right. And it's a long day.
I remember it like
Well, if this goes to 12, it's like 8 hours. I mean, you have to do stuff for 12.
guys in hazmat suits, and they're like, all right,
And there's plenty of beer, so.
Yeah, that's true. You definitely got your keg.
Oh, wow, there's 3 kegs.
Yep, there you go.
You know, John, Jim's father, he brewed all those beers, so he's got a bunch of beers
That's
there.
super cool.
And then there's like two 30 packs of Coors Light. And then
Well, the alcohol is not going to be running out.
no, and there's
It's
plenty of
probably
wine.
better to have beer, though, than hard liquor.
Oh, it's definitely, you know, it's very serious. You don't even mess with alcohol. It's you got people starting to get like power shots and stuff like that. This type of including myself, because Richard and Eric
Oh, Eric, yeah.
and Austin, we make sure the cage is running.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
But, yeah, no, Don just got here, so
That's true. He missed out.
he's just getting started.
He missed out earlier. Could have pre-fun.
He'll make up.
That's true.
So you all finished school and everything? Or?
I am just starting school
okay.
in the fall, so I've actually worked as like a hairstylist for the past 4 years. And that's really fun, and I really loved it, but it's not something that I could see myself doing forever.
Right, right.
So, well,
What, 22, 21? So, you know, that's nice. Try to graduate college at 25. So, when I went out at 18, my parents, naturally, were kind of strict, so I didn't get to do a lot of stuff. So, especially during college, I was smoking. It's not a cigar.
Please be seated. Well, on behalf of Ryan, Jordan, and their families, we want to welcome those of you gathered here to this wedding and those of you joining via the miracle of digital technology from around the country. We are thrilled to be together today in the presence of God, not only for a wedding, but let's be honest, for a party, a celebration. Today we get to celebrate Ryan and Jordan and what amazing human beings that they are, and we get to celebrate the beginning of their life together as husband and wife. Now, every one of our relationships reveals something of the character of God, and this relationship of marriage is especially mysterious. It's a theme we'll come back to throughout our time together. It's a covenant relationship where two people are called to serve, forgive, respect, and love one another in extraordinary ways and without condition. Marriage was established by God, blessed by Jesus Christ, in one of the most powerful ways we experience God's unconditional love in our life. So all that to say, we've got a lot to celebrate here today. And I know I speak for everyone here in saying thank you for allowing us to be part of it. Now, hear the words of the psalmist, Psalm 100. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. So enter his gates with thanksgiving and go into his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name, for the Lord is good, and his love endures forever, his faithfulness through each generation. Let's pray. God, thank you for your presence here. And on a day like today, in a beautiful place, with beautiful people, your love is just that much more tangible. Thank you for this opportunity to gather in community and to celebrate Ryan and Jordan and their coming together. Bless us as we continue not only through this ceremony, but through the ways that we will eat and drink and dance the night away. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Well, we start by remembering that nobody is forcing the two of you to do this. You come here signing up for it on your own. And so with that in mind, I'm going to begin by asking you to declare your intentions. Ryan, do you come here freely offering yourself, forsaking all others, ready and eager to be faithful to Jordan in this mysterious covenant of marriage? Do you? I do. And Jordan, do you come here freely offering yourself, forsaking all others, ready and eager to be faithful to Ryan in this mysterious covenant of marriage? Do you?
I do.
John and Krista stand. Cindy stand as well. Well, marriage is truly a family affair, and it's important that your children receive your blessing. Now, blessing is one of those words that we tend to forget what it means. We throw it around at various times. We throw it around when somebody sneezes. But to the Hebrew people, it's a very common word. And one of the meanings of blessing is simply to be on the right road. So as you give your blessing on Ryan and Jordan, you're saying we are on this road with them, if not at the side, cheering them on as they run this race of the two becoming one. So with that in mind, do you, the parents of Ryan and Jordan, give your blessing upon this marriage? Do you? We do. All right. Nobody gets off easy here. I'd like the whole community to stand now, the whole congregation. Well, this is not just a celebration of a relationship between a bride and a groom. Ryan and Jordan are blessed with great family and great friendships, and they know that a loving community is essential for a great marriage. And they've invited you all here today because you have impacted them in some sort, and they desire your encouragement, accountability, support as they cultivate a life together. So with that in mind, do all of you gathered promise to support Ryan and Jordan with kindness, friendship, honesty, and steadfast care as they grow in their marriage? If so, give an enthusiastic, we will. We will. All right, go ahead and take a seat. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
My wife and I.
John's going to share with us now some words from 1 Corinthians 13.
If I speak in the tongue of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, and can fathom all mysteries, and all knowledge, and if I have the faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor, to give over my body to hardship, that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not irritable or resentful. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we know prophecy in part. But when completeness comes, every part disappears. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Take a breath. Jordan, Ryan, just a moment, try and soak it all in. The planning is done, the yard looks fantastic, no benches have broken, everything looks fantastic, and I know that you two, along with your families, put in a lot of work to make it happen, and so take a breath, enjoy this, do as much as you can to try and soak it in. Again, we're thrilled to be with you today. Just a little bit of encouragement for two remarkably smart scientists. Marriage provides an intellectual, emotional, and dare I say even physical and spiritual challenge that can leave even the most intelligent of us scratching our heads. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld famously said, "Marriage is like a game of chess, except the board is flowing water, the pieces are made of smoke, and no move you make will have any effect on the outcome." Indeed, so much of love and marriage is a mystery that keeps us coming back. It keeps us asking questions. It keeps us seeking to solve and engage. So there's this question of, so why do we do this? And really, it's because we need each other to live into the fullness of who we are and who God has made and intends us to be. And there's no greater expression of that than marriage. The words that John just read from 1 Corinthians 13 provide us a few clues in which to begin understanding this mystery. That the point that the writer is making here is first about the way that God loves us. As a result, it sets a pretty high bar in which we are to seek to love others, knowing that we will inevitably fall a little bit short. It nonetheless seeks a great love. And on your wedding day, I want to share with you 4 short reflections. And I promise to all of you, I will keep them short. From this passage, and in this beautiful place to encourage you on your wedding day. Okay, the first of these 4 is forgive. You heard John say it just now, love is patient, it is kind, it keeps no record of wrongs, it does not fail. I think a lot of what is mentioned in what was just read is about forgiveness. Now, on a day when we're dressed up and we all look great and feeling great, we have great friends around, I could understand, like it feels like it'd be a bit of a Debbie Downer to say, you're going to need to forgive each other. That's part of this, and it's hard. But as every couple here can tell you, and as I know you've experienced yourself, there will be an abundance of moments where you will need to figure out how to forgive each other. Comedian Rita Runder jokes, I love being married. It's so great to find one special person you want to annoy the rest of your life. Now you guys know those moments I'm talking about, where there is a disagreement, and Ryan thinks Jordan is being stubborn, and Jordan thinks Ryan is being insensitive. We want to remind you that, and encourage you, on a moment when we are happy and we look great, that when that happens, it's not weird. Indeed, it will happen. And in addition, the 1 Corinthians, what it says is love keeps no record of wrongs. We can also miss it by keeping a record of rights, those I told you so moments, those competitive moments. My point is this: forgiveness is foundational to the type of marriage that you want and that we want you to have. I'm sorry is so much more important and powerful than I'm right. Forgiveness will be a part of your marriage. Second, and I hope you don't mind if I let the community into a few of our conversations. But the second point is this: understanding. Understanding and curiosity were values that were, I found very clear. The great imitation, and again, the mystery of this passage, is this idea of knowing in part, but moving towards being fully known. We discussed ways in which to get the best out of each other, to ask questions, to lead with curiosity instead of certainty. There we go again, right? There's this mystery, not this certainty in what you guys are jumping into. And because it's a mystery, questions are key. When we talked about the marks of a meaningful marriage, Jordan, you talked about open communication and deep understanding by asking questions and being asked questions. Ryan, you talked about the ability to appreciate each other and show appreciation and work through the hard times as a team. Pursuing and understanding and curiosity will no doubt make this journey harder. Indeed, assumption is way easier, but it is that understanding that will lead you to fullness. So understanding is my second point. Third point is this: look out. Look out. And for this point, I just want to literally have you turn to, and these people came not because they want to see the back of your head all afternoon, but take in the faces. Take in the people that have impacted your life, and you have impacted theirs. And may I remind you that they already committed to supporting and encouraging you and loving you as you guys set sail on this mystery. Take them up on that. You're gonna need their help, and they already enthusiastically promised that they would indeed. Go ahead and come on. Sometimes the temptation is in marriage is to think that it's only about the two. Indeed, we prove today because of these people gathered that it is not just about the two of you. Take time to look out often, and as you do so, remember your community. Finally, the fourth is look back. Look back. I've experienced the two of you who come to this moment with eyes wide open in all the best ways. You no doubt have an incredible future ahead of you. But as you seek to love each other well in that future, there will be times where it will be helpful to look back, to remember what drew you to each other, to look back and remember this great foundation. When I asked you, Jordan, about what first drew you to Ryan, you talked about the shared work ethic, his intelligence, and his dry sense of humor. Ryan, you answered that same question by saying, well, pretty much everything. And that included a list that started with Jordan's good looks, but included things like smarts, personality, and outlook. So if you take those four reflections, The first four letter of those reflections from 1 Corinthians 13 that we just talked about, forgiveness, understanding, look out, and look back. You get full. And that's our hope for you. It's a life, a marriage, a journey, a mystery together that is full. Now, this journey of fullness, of the two becoming one, is serious business, and it takes work. The vows that you are about to make are not magic. The ritual of getting dressed up and having a wedding doesn't suddenly erase the conflict between two people. It doesn't transform opinions and impulses and habits that have been so entrenched. Even after today, there will be potential for division. There will always be opportunity for disagreement. Whose turn is it to do the dishes? How do we spend our money? Where do we live? How do we spend our time? Huskies or cougars? That you have a marriage that is full of forgiveness, of understanding, looking out and looking back is what we hope for you. God bless you both. Ryan and Jordan, inasmuch as you have expressed your desire to enter into this covenant with one another through the bond of marriage, I would now ask you to publicly testify to this commitment by sharing your vows to each other.
I, Ryan, take you in to be my wife. I promise to love you. I promise to care for you. I promise to honor you and be faithful to you all the days of our lives. I love you.
I, Jordan, take you well.
I, Jordan, take you well to be your husband. I promise to love you. I promise to care for you. I promise to honor you and be faithful to you all the days of our lives.
In our culture, we exchange rings. And a circle has long been a symbol of God without beginning or end and no point of weakness. It reminds us of the eternal qualities of God and God's unending strength. These rings remind us of the relationship that both Jordan and Ryan desire to have with each other. These rings are also to be symbols of covenant and remind us all to be faithful in our relationship.
Jordan, I give you this ring as my symbol of this symbol of my love for you.
My covenant to be a faithful husband,
My covenant to be a faithful husband
and
and a reminder of God's presence in your life.
Ryan, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you. My covenant to be your faithful wife and as a reminder of God's presence in your life.
let us pray. God, we ask your blessing upon Ryan and Jordan, that they may enjoy life together to the end, that they may put on love, that they may be patient and gentle, ready to trust each other and face together all of the challenges of the future. Help them to stay close in times of disagreement and tension. Strengthen them in times of trouble. Help them as they bear each other's burdens. We ask that they would know your presence as the times that we pray together. Give Ryan and Jordan grace that when they hurt each other, they would recognize and acknowledge their fault, ask for forgiveness, and receive mercy and love from each other as they have from you. Of course, be with them in all their happiness, that your joy may be in them, and that their joy would be fully and generously shared. Let their home be a place of welcome, a place where happiness is generously shared with neighbors, friends, and family, and points to goodness and hope in the world. Guide them in their work and connect them to community that will love and support them wherever they may find themselves. And in general, we just ask you to bless their sons. Amen. Well, the two of you have declared your intent. You've exchanged vows before God in this community. May God confirm your covenant and fill you both with grace. Now that Ryan and Jordan have given themselves to one another by solemn vows, the joining of hands, the giving of rings, it is my honor to announce that you are no longer two but one. You are husband and wife. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Ryan, you may sit. Ryan, Jordan, their families invite you to stick around for a while. They prepared the yard, and so after the wedding party exits, we invite you to do the same and enjoy some libations on the lawn before dinner in just a little while. It's now my privilege to introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Ryan and Jordan Collins.
He's like,
You didn't have to do the whole thing.
I did the whole thing.
I know you did.
And I was like holding like perfectly steady. I got home.
makes up for his inability to park the car. Just kidding.
Yeah, I got everything. That's good.
Soon.
Congratulations. My pleasure.
Yeah, I guess. No. My phone's almost dead.
Let's get this party
Did you get everything?
Yep.
Cool. It probably still has a lot more juice left too, right?
Yeah, it's got like 70%, but my phone's almost dead.
Oh.
Fly away.
Fly away and do tricks and stuff.
If my phone wasn't about to die,